Duha printers started way back in the late 40s. After the war, my father was leaving high school and was looking forward to going to university. Instead, we started a printing business in the family home. I'm told it started in the family garage up in the North End, and my father was the pressman and my grandfather was the salesman, and we got in the printing business. My father felt that to survive in the print business, and in this case I think he really was a pioneer, he needed to have a very unique specialty. In our case, we found this little color piece, and interestingly enough, in the 50s, Winnipeg was a big manufacturing center for paint companies. And the reason for that was the access to the grains, which at the time, the oils were essential to making paint. One of our specialties was paint labels. So we were printing paint labels, and as a consequence, these paint companies would say, hey, we need some color charts, and that's kind of how it started. So my father's legacy is the Duha Group, first and foremost. We're still here, we're still operating, and at the time of his passing, we were operating in 3 countries, and today we have operations in 8 countries, and we export to 130. I think he'd be very proud of that. I think in many respects he aspired to be a global brand, and today we are. We're very proud of being from Canada and from Manitoba and from Winnipeg. As a family, we love the city, we love the people we work with, and we can't even imagine a future that wouldn't include being here. My father's leadership style was one of developing individuals that he trusted deeply in. And once he established that trust, that relationship flourished very strongly. You know, he had a high standard of what success looked like, and he wanted to make sure that all of us would understand what it would take to be successful in life. And I think, at least so far, it seems to be working, and I still follow many of the teachings that he had back in the day, and I use them every day of my life. You know, my dad taught us a number of lessons, and one that I remember quite well is that a lot of the publishing requirements required that the type had to be pasted up in a sequence so that it could be photographed and then printed. And for whatever reason, he really enjoyed doing that. So he would have a drafting table at home, and he would be sitting working on artwork, effectively setting up artwork for customers for hours in the evening. And I just marveled at watching him do that and the dedication that he had. It was easily something that he could have hired to have someone else to do. But for him, that was his time to think, it was his time to process and to prepare for the next day. What does it mean to be recognized by CME in this award? Obviously, I'm tremendously honored and humbled that my father is thought in a light to receive this award. On his behalf, I think this is a tremendous opportunity to show some gratitude to what we've enjoyed for many years. And today there's almost 800 employees in the Duha Group that have their livelihood for his vision, and I think that's a great moment to celebrate.
Congratulations to Emeric V. Duha IX for receiving the 2017 CME Pioneer Award.